Hello everyone. So let's proceed to your drafting of your short piece using literary conventions under creative nonfiction text. So I will be teaching you the format of drafting a short piece or from the short piece using literary conventions. Okay, the first thing is you have to plan, of course, in the pre-writing stage. Writers make several decisions in the pre-writing stage as well. So they will answer questions like the topic, the readers, the audience, the mode of delivering the context, the genre, and the point of view on how to tell the content and some factual information that you might include in your text. So in writing your draft, you may consider the following. The first one, you have to identify the topic. Okay? So this is the hardest thing as a writer or drafting a piece because you have first to identify the topic, then the rest will come up. So in identify the topic, you have to choose, you need to consider the possibilities of gathering the contents. How do you can you gather the contents of your chosen topic? So you have to consider that. So remember that nonfiction deals with factual information and should be based on reality. Topics should also be interesting with your target audience. So just tell something about your story in just 1 to 3 sentences. Okay? You can also make a list of possible theme, tone, and motive of your piece depending on its applicability. So the next one, you have to outline your story or the framework of your story. So consider the writing format per type of nonfiction. So start creating your own line of writing. So the outline will help you organize your thoughts. So you do not need to write the entire paragraphs, just write on your outline. Okay? So I think this is the framework or the, let's say, the image of your story. So you have to outline your story or output. So the next one is use the learn styles, elements, and techniques. So in order for you to improve or make your writing professional, you have to use styles, elements, and techniques so that it will not be generic. Okay? So keep on writing until you jive your writing to your outline. So it should be congruent to your outline so that um, the overall impact of your piece is smooth. Next, if there is a plot, see to it that you have attained to write the complete 5 parts of the plot. Okay? So review the elements so that you will understand the techniques and learn styles of being a creative nonfiction writer. The next one is import dialogues and other conventions if necessary. So as a writer, if it is reality, then we have to include some parts of dialogue so that the readers can relate. Okay? So the last one is think of possible titles of your piece. So what do you think is the title? So you have to write a title that is catchy and informative at the same time. Then the last one is you have to read your draft. So if it is complete, so if your idea is complete and this draft might be or will it seem complete now, or are there some parts that are still missing on your draft? Then you have to review your draft so that you can come up to a beautiful informative writing. So we have here tasks. Okay, how to evaluate one's draft. So how will you going to evaluate your own draft as a writer of a piece? So we have here, okay, the first thing is you have to understand each of the phase for you to be equipped with the learning task. Okay? So the first thing you have to remember is the clarity of the idea presented. Is your idea clear to the readers? Okay, you have to consider that. Next, appropriate choice of literary elements. Well, you cannot put a certain choice of a literary elements that are not or that is not connected to the mode of writing that you are going to use. Okay? So we have here, you cannot provide evaluation on the literary elements appropriateness if you do not have the background information about the elements. Okay, you have to learn first the elements of what type of elements in writing you have to use so that you can come up into a certain piece that are the parts of it are congruent to one another. So character, setting, plot, tone, theme, point of view, imagery, and others considerations, you have to consider that. So we have here question, how and why did the author choose the literary elements? So if you are a writer, you have to ask a piece, or you have, in order for you to understand a certain piece of an author, you have to consider this question. So, how and why did the author choose the literary elements? So, you can do that by identifying those elements. Next, what was the genre used by the author? So, I think the genre is easy to analyze when you really comprehend the certain piece. Were the chosen elements appropriate to the genre? So, you have to comment on that. If you are writing or if you are providing or you are writing a draft that is analyzation of a certain piece. The third one, appropriate use of elements. You have to evaluate that if the writer used a certain element. Okay, so effective combination of ideas and the chosen element. So as part of the uh, revision or writing a draft, whether if you are a writer or if you are a reader, then you can um, apply these elements if this one is effective or not. Okay, so did the reader understand the flow of the piece because of the literary elements used? So that's why elements and the techniques, the styles are very paramount in giving the readers or even yourself a clear manifestation if the piece is understandable or not. Next, where the literary elements enable the appreciation of the readers to understand the story of the piece. Okay, you have to consider that. So that's it. So you have to read this literary piece so that you will be you can come up into this idea. So this in revising a draft. So you have to read this one. So in revising a draft, we have the publishing. So publishing involves submitting final manuscript to editors. So when you publish a work, of course, there are some publishing companies that you might consider if you are a writer of a certain piece. Okay, we have here, in addition, we have here, let us try to remember the actions and decisions below in doing a revision of a piece. So we have here a technique so that we can delete, rearrange, add, form, and talk. Okay? So talk it loud, reading the text aloud truly reveals the errors of the write-up. So one of the technique in order for you to determine the elements and then the errors of the writers, you have to talk it loud or read it aloud. Okay? So that's it. So if you have some clarifications or questions, you can write it or you can ask me in our GC.